All right, we're back, the Dude Brothers, Max and ChuBs, and we're here. We're going back in time again to 1984. This is the classic Gremlins. We're gonna watch the trailer and then give a little outlook that from our perspective. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Warner Brothers, of course.
that's right.
Steven Spielberg presents
That's right.
Gremlins.
You forget, like he did. He had a thing to do with that.
Yeah.
Billy Pelser has a nice home.
Billy, is that you?
Those are the little jokes I like, though.
A nice job.
Mm-hmm.
A nice girl.
If
Hello.
you're not doing anything this Thursday night, maybe you'd like to go out on a date with me?
Maybe fight some gremlins.
And loving parents who are about to give him
You're gonna like this. No, don't shake it. We're gonna have to open it now. We'll wait till Christmas.
the most unusual gift.
Could have just got him a puppy.
Right?
It's your new pet.
Why would you give that as a pet, though? I mean,
But there are a few things
Holy shit,
Feldman.
I forgot Feldman was in this. Yeah, wow.
exposing to the light.
I mean, obviously now, but, you don't think about the... Damn, he was young in that.
Multiply.
All that from water? They got wet?
Yeah, plain water.
And most important, no matter how much they beg,
What if you used distilled water on the gremlin?
let them eat
good question.
after midnight.
Or what if you threw Kool-Aid on him? Would that be just considered
It's
water?
made with water, right?
Yeah. I mean, milk's got water in it. What if you spit on one? Would it make a little gremlin?
I think later they say don't. I think it's don't get them wet.
Because, like, you could just, like, get an eye drop and make, like, a baby gremlin.
Here.
And dangerous.
Gremlins, huh? Little monsters.
Right.
Hundreds of them.
Well, I don't know, maybe thousands.
Good thing you do. Billy, what are these things? Where do they come from?
Look, I know it sounds crazy, I know. But in a few hours, you're gonna have a major disaster on your hands.
That was great.
Everybody always talks about that scene for some reason. With the old lady
Yeah.
in the chair.
Directed by Joe Dante. They'll be expecting you.
Alright.
Yeah. Now, what's funny is most people don't understand. That's a Christmas movie. Like, it's
holy
set
shit.
during Christmas.
I was getting ready to ask you, I was like, do you consider this a Christmas
Yes.
movie? Because you know, like, the big debate is, everybody freaks out, is
Die
Die Hard a
Hard.
Christmas movie?
It is. To
You know,
me.
I know what I mean, yeah.
Well, in here, that's his Christmas present.
This one is more, this has more Christmas in it than Die Hard,
Right.
you know, so... I mean,
Now-
but is this something you'd want to watch at Christmas time or something you'd want to watch at Halloween?
I think for like people in the horror community, it's both.
Yeah.
But now I want to bring up the first thing people talk about now, and they bring it up in the sequel, Gremlins 2. What if you're on a plane and you cross over a time zone?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to just get that out of your mind, like, okay, this is a movie. The gist is not after midnight, like this.
Right.
So it's always after midnight somewhere. But and like you said, like don't get them wet. Well, fine. Everything's wet at some point. Every liquid.
Well, my thing is, okay, the gremlin, Gizmo, which, I mean, it's a little dick. I mean, he kills people.
Well, his offspring kill people.
Yeah, but it'd be like
If he didn't exist, this wouldn't happen. Let's put it that way.
Well, my thing is, okay, if these things existed, how old? I mean, did they just make him yesterday? No, probably not. The old Chinese guy had him, so, does the gremlin generation go back? I mean, it's like, if you had these little things running around, they never got caught in the rain.
Right.
They never fell into the ocean. Or then again, I mean, maybe that's why the dinosaurs went extinct, because it rained on the gremlin, I mean, it just seems water, they should have made it something that,
Yeah.
like the eating after midnight, okay, that can be prevented,
Just don't eat. Don't feed them.
Right, but for something to not get wet, it
Right.
seems like,
Even spit. Like you might spit on it.
I mean,
My thing is, I would love to see like almost like a prequel. Like where did the old Chinese guy? Where did the Mogwai come from?
well, that's what I'm saying.
Is there comics, by the way? Like, have you ever seen a? I feel like there has to be.
I feel like there has to be too. I've never seen one.
We'll have to look that up, and we'll tell y'all about it.
Right,
But
but my thing, I always said, like, what if you drive, like, in the middle of the fucking ocean and threw a
they would just
gremlin
keep
in?
going. They would take over the world.
You know?
But
Like, what if you find out, like, that's why there's no water on Mars? There used to be rivers, they say, but...
There you go. The
They
Dude
came from
Brothers,
there.
we thought of it because the movie will come out since we said it. Mars is vacant now because Gremlins started there.
Oh.
And then they shot here, and we get them here. But if you have seen it or you haven't, go back and watch it. Go back to 1984. You know, this is the year of Ghostbusters and all that, but this was a crazy movie that, you know, had a lot of rewrites and people were supposed to direct it and did it. But yeah, you can watch it at Christmas or any other time you want to watch a horror movie.
Now's a good time because they got the coronavirus going on. I mean, which sucks, but everybody's stuck home. So I recommend to people go back and watch
That's right.
crappy horror movies. I mean, this is a good movie.
Right.
This is, but I always tell people, you know, because like you might want to watch this one Christmas, it might be on your watch. But I've been recommending to people, okay, if you're stuck home,
Put something in.
put like an old crappy horror movie that you would never watch if, you know, you're going to work, you're doing all these things. If you're going to be quarantined, you know, like I was saying before, I was like, you know, the quarantine didn't really matter to me because I'm already quarantined for that rash thing. You know, it's not a voluntary quarantine. It's a government restricted quarantine. I'm not supposed to leave the house.
But look, this is a good reason to come back and check out our channel. We're going to keep bringing you trailers and movie stuff from across space and time. We are the Dude Brothers. He's Max, and I'm Chubbs. Keep coming back for more. Over and out.
Ghostbusters!